We're recording now.
It's
Yay.
the
Welcome
Pod
back.
Boy.
Should we have someone new do it every week now?
Oh yeah,
That's
we
cute.
should.
Because I don't want it to just be my voice. It's
Why not? You
annoying.
do it so good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, it came from you.
That's true. That is true.
I don't think any of us would say that.
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but no, just kidding.
It's a fact.
That's very true. We're gonna go around
Introduce
and
ourselves.
introduce
A
ourselves.
third time, you think
I
so?
don't know. Should we? I guess we don't have to.
Up
Do you
to
remember who we are?
You should. At this point.
So
They should.
they should, but
There's 2 hours of this
Very
before
true.
this.
very true.
How descriptive of me.
Yeah.
All right, so today's topic is lifestyle of a creative.
Thank you.
Lifestyle of a creative.
Oh, that's right. You were okay. So Christina came up with the intro song. That didn't come from my brain.
We're
That
always
was
creating.
creative.
Always
I like that.
making.
Yeah. So that's
Do we know where that's from?
No.
No.
I thought it was from your brain.
Good Charlotte. Lifestyle of the rich and the famous. They're always complaining. Always
Oh.
complaining. No? Oh my god.
A very faint bell that is ringing,
Yeah.
but it's really far away.
Good
It's
Charlotte.
like echoey.
They were like a pop punk band from the
Yes.
late 2000s?
Yes.
Mid 2000s? I don't even know.
The two lead guys are married to Cameron Diaz and Nicole Richie.
Yep.
I know that. Don't know the song, but
Good.
you know,
That's good.
That's all you need.
that's true.
It's very of its time.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, I saw Good Charlotte in concert.
You did.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so that's technically, it's a half lie. I saw Sleeping with Sirens in concert because they were opening for Good Charlotte, and we left after Sleeping with Sirens. So technically, I went to a Good Charlotte concert, did not stay for Good Charlotte. So sorry,
Wow.
but I did see Sleeping with Sirens, and it was a really great.
I don't
concert.
know who that is.
You don't know them?
Who is it?
Emo screamo kind
Yeah.
of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're similar. Right?
I
Good
think
Charlotte
so.
and Sleeping with Sirens. They're like not totally like
Good
Different
Charlotte is
from each
like
other.
poppy
really. I thought it was-
junk music.
I thought it was more rock. No.
Ish.
Yeah, pop
Rock-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
A hint.
Yep.
Just a hint.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
They dressed the part.
Maybe like the rock part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think my only image is the one Google image of the band that I have that I've
Yeah.
ever seen. And they
Before
seem,
you went to their concert.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even see them. I didn't even stick around long enough to even see what they were about.
Mhm.
But yeah, very rock. Anyways, Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
Great Charlotte.
Just
Okay.
I think they are forgotten at this point, right? Maybe.
I don't know them.
There you go.
They look emo. They wear the eyeliner. They have the hair, but they're
Oh,
pop
I'm sure.
punk. They're
Yeah.
not even close to emo. I would say,
Okay.
Weird.
especially the lyrics. Like I don't know what that has to do with being emo, but yeah,
Cool.
very faux. Me.
I hope they come back around. Farewell tour.
Oh, I
Goodbye.
hello goodbye.
Funny.
Which is from a good band, the Beatles.
Wait, are they? Never mind.
What, are they dead?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Okay, I thought some were, but
At least one of them.
which one? John Lennon?
The
The
one
one that got
The one that got
pew pew.
the famously dead one.
Is that a thing? Okay. I will educate myself after the pod.
Please do. It's interesting.
Okay.
It's a really big part of pop culture history.
Yoko Ono?
I know her.
I could talk for hours about that. She
Oh.
don't they say that she ruined the Beatles? I don't care about the Beatles, but
Yeah.
don't they
Neither.
say she ruined the
That's
Beatles?
what they
How
say.
did she do that?
Because she's a woman. That's all.
She, like,
She used her things
Yeah.
to
Her
distract.
feminine
She
energy.
came in and she said, "John, you make art with me instead of the Beatles."
Right.
I think that's what. No, but Yoko Ono was like one of the first experimental filmmakers, so I could actually talk.
She broke up the band
That's yeah.
because she said, "Hey, man,
Let's get married.
let's make music
Yeah.
together. Stop hanging out with those losers."
There's a really funny video of John Lennon and I believe it's Chuck Berry, and they're playing music together, and then Yoko's just there, and she is screaming into the microphone,
Yeah.
and Chuck Berry's just like,
Famous.
"What the fuck? What is she doing?" Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then
Iconic.
I feel like that encapsulates Yoko Ono as a person, as an artist, perhaps, but it's a good video.
She's insane.
Yeah.
I know. I kind of live for it.
Right? It's kind of cool. It's kind of the vibe. Like, everybody's like, "Oh, she ruined the Beatles," but it's like, but what would the Beatles
Were
have
they
been?
really that strong from the beginning
Exactly.
anyway? If it just
Exactly.
took one person.
Exactly. Strong and powerful woman.
Clock it.
Yeah,
There you
that's right.
What a strong and powerful creative.
Yeah,
Hey.
lifestyle of a creative.
Hey. Segue. This was your
So,
topic. I
It
think you have to
was. Can
start-
we stop picking mine? I mean, come on.
That means you
Yours
have
are
to
just
start first.
the best.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wrote it pretty sloppily, so it must have been like a last minute
Yeah.
one. Okay, so I have to admit, I don't remember what I was thinking when I wrote this.
Okay.
But I guess I can talk about the lifestyle of a creative. I feel like it's nonstop. I feel like everything is always an idea for our work, right? Like,
Yeah.
you could be scrolling and trying to be numb on social media, and you're like, wait a second, I should send this
True.
on Slack as an idea for next week. It just never stops.
True.
Or you see an ugly logo and immediately you're like, oh man, the typography and the spacing, and it looks warped, and
Any
that's
graphic
every day.
design.
Yeah.
I do it with friends' invites for things. I had a friend send an invite. I hope they're not gonna watch this.
Well,
It was their wedding
tell them.
invite, and it was a deep brown with a darker brown like icon in the center, like floral looking thing with their names in that same color, and then all the details were in white. I was like, you can't read anything on that invite. You can't read anything.
yeah.
And it's just sad that like I can't even enjoy an invite from a
What?
friend.
What kind of brown was this?
Like a
Say
gray.
diarrhea brown.
No, it was like a grayish brown with an even darker grayish brown.
Wow, that sounds ugly. Not
But
gonna
I think they
lie.
were trying to be like minimal, cute, but it did not work.
Tone on tone.
Yeah.
Wow. That reminds me. On TikTok, there's this guy that creates songs. You know where I'm going.
Yes, I do.
Your name poop.
Oh.
So he has a list of names, and he'll will poop poop, will poop,
Mhm.
and it's
You
pretty
got that from
entertaining.
Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah. Brown on brown.
I thought you were gonna say it looked like poop brown.
No, not like that.
Okay, wow, classier.
Yes.
Okay,
Elegant.
apologies to your friends that will never watch this.
Nope.
That's okay.
They don't need to.
Someone should.
Someone, please. I feel like I feel this when it comes to movies. I haven't been able to watch a movie like with my brain off in very many years. because it's really, once you know what you're looking for, it's like you mentioned earlier in Lord of the Rings with the accents. I feel like accents is like the easiest thing to catch in movies. Yeah, just like, or like continuity errors are my favorite and least favorite thing, because they're fun to spot, but also once you spot them, then it's could also potentially ruin a movie. Like, it could also totally just bring you completely out of it. I don't know, depending on the continuity error, but it often, I'm always like, oh, well, I saw that, and now why am I watching, you know? But yeah, it's definitely, it can be annoying, but it's also like, it's like this, it's like a secret, it's like secret code that only we know, that only we, like, where we are looking at something, and it's like, oh, well, I know that's wrong, but you don't know that's wrong, and I know that's wrong. So that's interesting.
Is your boyfriend into movies on that level where?
No.
So do you tell him about it when you're watching?
Oh, you must be
Yeah.
so annoying to watch movies with.
Well, first of all, he loves me so much. But no, he finds it pretty funny.
Yeah.
He finds it endearing that I spot things in movies. And I feel like he started to pick up on things too. So that's even worse, because now I'm leeching off onto other people.
So there's two of you
Yeah.
now.
I'm training, thank you, yes, I am training him to ruin movies for everyone.
Perfect.
But also, okay,
Lovely.
wait.
Scorpio.
Okay, wait, because I have to bring something up now that might be just a me thing. I don't want to watch anything. This is at home, okay? I'm at home watching a movie, watching maybe a new movie, watching maybe a new TV show with my whatever. I can't be quiet. I can't not talk. I can't, like, I have to be able to talk, right?
While watching movies and TV?
Yeah, like whether
How
it's
often?
Wait.
whether it's
Yeah.
like something about the movie, whether it's, oh, I know what she's from, what she in, hold on, let me look it up, or like,
Oh.
I need to do that
But how often is my?
pretty often, probably.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, like, what are y'all
I feel
what
like
are y'all
it
feeling
doesn't
about
bother
that?
me.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I'll lock in and pay attention.
Okay.
So if you want to talk,
Because some people are like, okay.
but I feel like it's because I grew up with siblings where, like, both of my siblings were also talking, or my mom was talking.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
like, I'll also be talking, but I can, if I
Okay.
want to focus.
There you go. Because some people are very, very like one way or the other with this.
wait.
Either you're down for talking, or it's like, no, if you're gonna watch a movie around me, you better shut up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you pause the movie while you're talking?
No.
Okay, so
No.
I might be a psychopath. Because, like, if I'm watching a TV show with Lindsay or a movie, and I'm like, oh, I think I know who that person is, but I'm not sure, let me look it up, I pause it.
Wait, no, I pause it too.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's better.
But I
right?
do it, like, only every, like, 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what we're watching.
Okay.
So, like, if it's a show, like, actually, it depends on the show.
Wow, you guys are annoying.
Sometimes.
yeah.
Or if I have a prediction, I will pause it and I'll tell Lindsay, like, I think this, and this is gonna happen, and then we.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Or like
yeah.
I'll rewind. Like sometimes I'll rewind and like re-show a part. Maybe my boyfriend is the only person I can do this to. Maybe that's
Rewinding? Yeah, that's too
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I would rather, like, because Lindsay talks during this stuff too. I would rather, like, pause it and talk about it than
True.
have her talk to me, because I cannot do what Dan does.
Both at the same time.
I cannot. There's
Yeah.
not enough room in my brain.
And that's okay.
I get that for sure.
Okay, so we're all different when it comes to this.
Oh, can I say one more thing
Yeah.
about
No.
movies? I know nothing about, like, film theory or movies at all. And I would say, like, 9 times out of 10, unless it's like an obviously, like, terrible worst movie you've ever seen, every time I watch a movie, my reaction is, that was pretty good. That was a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I could not describe anything else about how I feel about movies.
I think that makes sense.
Yes, I resonate with that, even though I just totally contradicted myself by saying that I point everything out about a movie, because I also get that. Like, I also get, like, okay, bad movies like Grown Ups, the movie Grown Ups, right? Like, everybody's like, fucking Grown Ups, right? I think that's a good movie. I think it's a good movie, right? Like, I get what you're saying, where it's like, you can, like, yeah. So, yeah.
It's like as long as you were there, you're still being like told a story, even if
True.
it's not like perfect or
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Except for Back to the Future.
Oh,
That movie is consistently entertaining.
I thought you were gonna say the opposite.
No.
I was about to be like, what is wrong with
I
you?
love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies, but I hadn't watched it in like a good few years, and I was watching it the other day, and I was just amazed at like just consistently the pacing of the movie. You're just like always entertained. So that was like one movie I was like, okay, I get why I like this.
Yeah.
But most other movies, I'm just like, that was pretty good.
Huh.
I had a pretty good time watching that.
I hate action movies.
Same.
Explosions and cars
I
and
enjoy
cheap
I like-
entertainment.
Mission Impossible, like, that's like, yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
I enjoy some of them. Like I enjoy Mission Impossible more than like, what's that? The car movies.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
never-
God.
I can't stand those.
The acting, I hate it when acting is really bad. To me, it's such a turn off.
Yeah.
Like when they have no emotion or
Yeah.
they like are trying to remember their lines and I can tell that they're thinking about their lines.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Or a bad script.
Or they forget their accent.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the worst.
It takes you out of the fantasy.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get better.
I will say, I keep my phone around me because I like to look things up instead of talking.
Same.
I like to look them up. And then if it's important enough, I will tell my husband. And then he'll be like, okay, can I pay attention to the movie now?
See, I couldn't do that. I'd be like, I gotta go. Like, what? Because, like, I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I just can't shut up. But maybe there's just too many things racing around in there.
I always kind of ruin things though because I'm always like, oh, I think this is what's going to happen. I think this is what's going to happen.
I hate that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I do that, but most of the time get it right. So
Yeah.
I get it right. So
Me too.
I-
High five. Yeah.
yeah.
I just like being surprised. So it's like if someone tells me, I feel like I'm like, you ruined it.
Lindsay spoils stuff a lot. Because, like,
Women's intuition.
no, it's not like she's predicting. She just already knows,
Oh.
and then she tells me.
Spoiler.
Um,
Got it. A
I'm
real
like,
spoiler.
Real spoiler.
Oh, okay.
I look up the ends of movies too before I
Yeah,
finish
she
them.
like sees them on like TikTok and stuff, and then she's like, "Oh, we gotta watch this movie," and then
Yeah.
she already knows what happens.
But I'll even like I'll be watching a new movie and literally look up the end. Like I'll be thinking about it and like think I'm like, oh, but I bet I know the ending, and then I'll have to look it up before. Like I'm watching the movie, like I'm gonna get to the ending, but I
you
need to
can't
look it
wait.
up. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's a film person thing where I just like I don't know. I like reading the stuff about the movie too, so maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
I love documentaries.
Okay.
I love to learn
What
stuff.
kinds?
Yeah.
What kinds?
Oh man. It could be anything from like I just watched it's a docu-series. It's not a documentary. The Menendez Brothers Monsters.
watch that one.
It could be something like that about murder and trying to solve
Yeah.
something, I don't know, to ancient aliens. Like anything in between. I just love learning stuff.
I just started watching Inventing Anna.
Oh yeah.
That one's really good.
It's really good.
It's been a few years though.
Yeah.
I forgot it was like existing. And then she was on Dancing with the Stars,
I
and
was
I was
just
like,
gonna say.
With her ankle
I
monitor?
know.
That's insane.
But
Yeah.
did y'all see like any of the interviews with her regarding
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
So first of all, she was the first one to get eliminated.
Oh,
and so they
really?
were like, "So what are you taking away from this great experience?" She goes, "Nothing really."
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like who else would do that but her? That's,
Iconic.
honestly, she didn't really do like did she really do anything that bad?
No,
I
no.
don't think so.
Who?
Was she just girl bossing
Anna
too
Delvey.
hard?
I need
Well-
more information.
She
than that.
scammed New York elite people into investing their money into her business.
So-
Give me money and
So
I
it wasn't a
will
real
give you-
business.
who's to say?
There was a plan.
There was a business
She
plan.
was
There was a plan.
found guilty.
I have
She went to
concepts of
jail.
a plan.
So she was
Concepts
convicted
of a plan. Cute.
by a jury.
I don't know. I haven't gotten
She
to
went
the
to
end of the
jail.
TV
Okay.
series.
Okay.
Yeah, she did end up going to jail.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's got an ankle monitor.
She served her time.
She's out on
She
bail,
served.
I think.
she served her time.
She did white collar
White collar
things.
crime. Yeah.
Crimes.
Yes.
crimes. Yes, thank you. I don't even know what that word means.
We would never do any of those.
No. That's, yeah. I think she's iconic.
Yeah.
And I thought she was hilarious on Dancing with the Stars. The poor, her dancer was like, it was like his first time as a professional on the show. So everybody was like feeling really
I thought
bad
she
for
did.
her.
She gave us nothing.
Absolutely nothing. She didn't do that bad even during the dance. It was like the
No,
most
she
boring
was like
dance
that
ever.
Hillary Duff dance that was popular on TikTok, where it's like, "Girl, yes, give us nothing."
Yes.
Oh, really? She had an interview with Z-Way.
It's so good.
It was so good.
I love
I need
Zero.
to
And she was like
that.
trying to get catch her on her words the whole time of
Yeah.
like, no, I did scam people, and she was like, no, I would never do that. I like trying to say that she like regretted what she did, and she was like, no, I didn't mean to harm anyone. Just like trying to be very demure.
I liked
She
Z-Way's
did it.
interview with
Mhm.
George Santos.
Oh, that one was really good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch both of those.
Her whole series.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
All these like bad people. I love her like getting all these bad people on her show and then completely roasting them, but like underhandedly. Like you have
Right.
to pay really close attention to get
Her
it.
I've watched a
humor.
few. Julia.
Hmm.
Julie Fox.
And
I
they're
love
friends. Yeah.
Okay.
her. I like her.
I like Julia Fox.
Me too.
She's an Aquarius.
She's a creative.
Yeah.
She is.
Wait, I listened to her book on Spotify and it was really good. It made me
Yeah. Any
appreciate her more.
highlights?
Yeah, a lot of bad stuff. She I mean, everything bad you could experience, she's probably experienced it. Like, just lots of drugs. I don't know, I could go into
Okay.
it, but lots of drugs and like bad relationships and bad people. But she made some good art out of it. There's like some zines and stuff you can find. There you go, Julia Fox. Fun.
I'm so Julia.
Uncut Jams.
Oh my God, yes.
Uncut Jams.
So how does everyone work with like creative energy?
Wow, it's like I have a ball of creative energy, like a wizard. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. That's not how I imagine mine though. Whatever works for you.
Okay. I feel like I do like downloads.
Hmm.
Downloads.
How does that work?
Well, it depends what you're working on, but I think you have to quiet your mind a little bit, and you can do some problem solving that way, and then bring in that creative energy.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like to imagine it as like I don't know a specific like metaphor, but there's definitely like a finite amount of creative energy like in a given day, and where like I have to organize the time I have to be able to like do all the things creatively that I know are going to take creative energy, like creating a new brand, or like there's going to be less creative energy going into like a flyer for something because it's just creating a flyer that I don't want to say takes less thought, but takes less new ideas.
Yeah. It's one document as opposed to a bunch of documents. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Or it's like they're feeding you the information, you just have to spit it out so
Yeah.
that it's organized and legible for the
For sure.
person on the other side. Makes sense. I agree.
Yeah. How do you? So what your original question was? How do you like manage that?
Yeah, or like how do you see your creative energy in that way of like when you're creating something for yourself or like your own personal creative endeavors?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I just have to see everything. I'm very visual. So if I have like an idea for like a video that involves certain transitions or stuff like that, I feel like I have to lay it out every which way. So maybe I'll lay out several different premiere sequences for the same video, and then cut together a basic cut, but then in each of the 3 sequences, like do it 3 different ways or something like that. I feel like I have to do a lot of experimenting, a lot of like rough, maybe not rough drafts, but just a lot of like mini experimenting and piecing together, maybe. That's that's what I got from that.
My turn?
Yeah.
It's tricky. I don't think about it too much, but I think that in the way that I am creative, I've always had the philosophy that what you create is very closely related to like what you consume. So whether that be like what you read or what you watch or what you listen to, I think all that stuff subconsciously has like a really big impact on whatever you output. So I don't know. I think that is where I get my energy from other art or media. And I just soak it up and spit it out. That goes through the will filter. So. But I'm also like you in that.
Hello?
That's a noise.
Is that construction?
I think so. Ice cream shop, maybe.
Maybe.
Or
A motorcycle?
something, yeah.
But I have to go through a lot of ideas to get to a good idea. And the first idea, at least for me, is always terrible. But I gotta get the bad ones out of the way to get to the good ones. So.
How much do y'all utilize your notes app?
Oh.
Frequently.
Yeah. That's where all of it happens for me. I've tried other apps. I just always go back to the notes on the iPhone. But I feel like I just write and write and write and write and write and write.
Yeah.
The Notes app knows my brain really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, just journaling. I have a lot of journals. Like, some are for creative ideas, some are like personal journals, some are like sketchbooks for work or projects and things. Like, anytime there's a thought, it gets placed into paper.
I have to do that. I have to do more of that. Just getting my thoughts onto paper.
Because I feel like it's too easy to forget. It's too easy to like have that passing moment and like be like, oh, I'll get back to it. I'll come back and like it'll still be there. It never is.
Very true.
That's what my Notes app is for.
Yeah.
I have an ongoing list of things that I have to do for the week. And I'll like cross them off as I do them, or add on things, or they move on to the next week if I can get them done that week. But it's just like ongoing.
I think for next week's episode, me and you and whoever else wants to participate should come back to this table with like 5 of the weirdest, randomest notes you can find in your notes app.
Oh,
The ones that just like don't make sense, because I've got, oh my god, like I can't even, I would pay
Oh,
some-
Will, you ready?
Well, yeah.
I can go grab my phone right
Like,
now.
wait, okay, hold on.
What time is it?
It's 5:32.
5:32.
Sometime.
I would need to go grab my phone though.
Okay, well, because I've got about, well, let me just, I won't look through it, but let me just see how many notes
I
have.
already know what's in there. I can give you a couple.
Dreams written.
Oh, yeah. I have
Halloween costume ideas.
a list of baby names I wrote when I was 15 years old, probably. Like, I have 1,000 notes in my notes library.
I have like 100.
Yeah, I have like
966.
100. But I thought I deleted them recently. I guess not. I just have one that says Lindsay's shoe size.
There you go.
And it
That's
has her shoe
important.
size.
Oh,
Well, and then you can
I
always
do have one of
search.
those.
Yeah.
I
it's
use
the
that
best thing
all the
ever.
time.
Wait, I literally have notes in here from 2015. Aw, a list of colleges that I was planning on applying to. That's funny.
Oh.
That's insane.
I have a list of coordinates from a Minecraft world that I was playing in
Hell yeah.
2020.
Wow.
Wait, hell yeah.
Oh, I found a blaze spawn.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That is important to note. Yeah, I've got
I
some.
have a
ones.
pizza restaurant in Chicago
There you go.
that
When are you
I.
going?
It says free pizza Tuesday 9 to 11.
Hey, there you go. Tomorrow.
If I
go.
went, that was my plan if I went to college there, but I
Oh,
did
there you
not.
go.
Just for the pizza?
Just the free pizza on Tuesdays.
For Chicago style pizza,
Wow.
deep dish,
Dang.
of course.
I'm
Valid.
considering going back to
Mhm.
college.
Grad school,
Valid. Oh God. Did any of you guys want to do grad school?
Hell no.
one day.
I've thought
Yeah.
about it.
Mm. More power to you. Truthfully,
Thank you.
I
No. This is grad school for me. I'm not doing it.
Mhm.
Sorry, bye.
honestly, like, I think that, like, passion for learning is awesome, like, for jokes and whatnot. But, like,
Yeah.
that's great. Like, I just could not do it. I don't know. I'm so done learning.
I feel
No,
like
I'm not kidding.
No
I
more
feel like-
reading for me ever again.
I feel like learning never stops.
True.
Mhm.
Yes.
So like even in working, I'm always learning new things,
Mhm.
and I feel like it just makes sense to like expand that into like certain avenues if I wanted to.
Mhm.
And it would be cool to just like be a graduate student and have a master's degree.
True.
It would be cool.
If I got told that I had a paper due to submit on Blackboard at 11:59 tonight, like me right
A
now,
paper.
yeah, I'd be like, I couldn't do that. I
I
couldn't,
don't
like,
think I wrote a paper for the last year I was in school.
Really?
Or two.
damn, lucky.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And at LTU too.
hmm Amazing education.
Well, hey, there you go. Yeah, no, I just couldn't. I don't want to write any more papers. I don't want to. I don't want to do any more homework. I'm good.
I will say, like, if I went back to college, I would do even better than I did. I feel
Mhm.
like with the knowledge that I have now,
True.
and I would have to study less.
Yeah, maybe.
And
Okay.
even then, I would still not go back.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I just like the way like school engages my mind. Like I feel like I could be a student forever sometimes.
Student
Or-
of life.
Exactly.
There you go.
Or be like a professor.
There you go.
Cause just like the way my mind works when like I'm given an assignment and then I have to like think of the ways to like write it or to like craft a project to make sense with the briefs, and
Hmm.
I really enjoy that.
Interesting. My boyfriend's like that too, and he's an engineer, and he's very math oriented. And he
Mhm.
says all the time, like, he wishes he could just go back to school, because
Mhm.
like engineering jobs are so boring. So I get that. It's like, if your job you end up working is boring compared to like when you were in school. But this is much more exciting than
Yeah.
art school was. So I'm good being right here. You know. And like, what would I don't know. I don't even know what I'd go back for. You know, like
Didn't you teach for a little bit?
Briefly, like one
Really?
semester.
at
Hmm.
CCS. No.
No, at the Henry Ford, or it's not called Henry Ford anymore. But the school under CCS.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, the
the
Tubman Center.
the like high school.
Hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Middle school.
Middle school, yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
Wow.
Yeah. How did you?
Decades.
That's cool. What did you do? Like, what did you
Art.
teach?
That's fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not fun, but
Okay.
Would you go back and be an adjunct?
um,
I feel like with as little as those adjunct professors did at CCS, I could do it real easily.
Exactly.
oh, at CCS, yeah,
Yeah, at
totally.
CCS.
Yeah, no, middle
Yeah.
school, no, I would not go
No.
back.
No.
I
I'm
would
not
do like
built for that.
university, not
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
no children.
Can we all go
Okay.
be adjunct professors?
Run a
yeah.
course.
Let's. Yeah.
We'll just switch, you know,
Mhm.
Yeah. There you go.
rotate.
Yeah.
But I've considered doing a master's in typography
Mm.
or creative direction.
Mm.
That'd be cool.
If I did, I would probably do UI and UX.
That's
Yeah.
smart.
If I did. But
I'm with you, Chloe. I'm not. No, you cannot drag me back to school. I don't think so.
No.
You can pay me $1 million to go back to school.
Yeah.
I would go to a school that had a football team.
Oh.
Because that would be cool.
Okay.
True. Yeah. God, we got shirts when when I was starting school at CCS. They were like, "Oh, our football team is undefeated since 1906."
It is.
Because they didn't have a football team.
So was ours, and then they restarted it,
Oh,
and we lost
Bummer.
really bad.
that's funny. Love that. That would be funny if CCS had a football team, or Greek life. Could you imagine Greek life at
They don't?
CCS? No,
Oh, okay.
not at all. Thank God.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
No sports.
It
No nothing.
Yeah, it was
just
nice.
people hanging out. Like,
Just furries meeting
Oh.
at 10 p.m. at night in random
mean-
dorm rooms and stuff.
That's oddly specific.
furries.
Did you encounter any of them?
I was in the Tubman Center. They
True.
were only passing by.
That's true. They
Mm.
didn't come.
Wait,
they
what were
didn't-
these people doing?
Furries?
Oh,
Furries.
furries. Gotcha.
In
gotcha, gotcha,
fursuits.
gotcha. Yeah, I know what a
Yeah.
furry is. I didn't catch it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No Greek life, but plenty of people engaging with furry costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
More power to you.
Being creative on campus.
Right.
True.
Creative.
Using your creativity.
Mhm. Did they make their own tails and stuff? Probably.
Oh. Well, maybe they were fashion design.
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah.
No.
That would make sense.
No, they were game design.
Yeah.
They were game designers. If we remember the game design conversation from a few weeks ago, it's very similar
Oh.
at CCS.
Got it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I could not hang with the kids these days.
No.
That's for sure.
no.
I don't
I'd
know
have to
why my brain is now thinking about Super Mario and
Okay.
the tail that it has. Super Mario 3, I think.
Yeah.
When it flies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you play that? Did you play that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I played
Yeah.
Or is it Super Mario,
Mario
Bros?
Kart.
Mario Kart. Yeah,
love
that's
Mario
Or the
Yeah.
one with Rosalina.
Galaxy.
Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy.
That's a good one. I could have a lot of things to say, but I will instead leave it on this. That Mario suit, there was a game, I don't know if y'all remember this, PETA, everybody's favorite,
Malark?
no, everybody's second favorite PETA. PETA,
As
the-
in like Euros? Pitas?
everybody's third favorite PETA.
PETA that
PETA.
saves animals?
Yes.
The organization.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And by everybody's favorite, you know, fuck PETA. Anyways, they put out a game on the internet involving that Mario character, except that if you lost, then they would skin him alive.
What?
Because it's PETA. Because it's PETA.
They really love to use, like,
The worst imagery possible to
fear
like,
mongering.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And that's why I said PETA, because PETA sucks. But yeah, isn't that dumb? Like they would use that character and then like trick kids into playing this game on the internet, and then it's
Yeah,
like
that's
this
sad.
grotesque, gross imagery. Yeah. So sorry to bring the mood down.
no, it's fine.
Isn't that dumb?
Yeah, they're the ones that threw blood, right?
Yeah.
The furs. I don't know.
They
I
do
don't
a
know. The
lot
Met Gala? I don't even know
Yeah.
where it was.
Really?
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I
What
could
did
be
they
making
do?
that up.
That's kind of
They
cool.
like to throw like pig's blood and paint on people wearing fur.
Yo, I think that's kind of sick.
I know. It was
Yeah, that's a rock and roll. Wait, no.
Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
It's funny, but then you hear like, oh god, I won't even get into it. But yeah, they do a lot of not good things for animals, so don't support them.
Instead,
Yeah.
support and make food, not waste.
Yeah,
If you're looking for a nonprofit.
totally. Wow, funny.
I saw somebody this weekend, and they were like, hey, this is my friend that just started nonprofit, and then he pointed at me and he was like, "This is the lady that I told you about that knows the nonprofits in town." And I was like, "Oh, I'm the lady that knows the nonprofits? That's so
funny.
cool."
I love that.
Since when? Is she in the room with us?
I love that.
Except PETA. We don't represent PETA.
I don't think they're here. They stay out of
Hope not.
Detroit.
Stay away. Get away from us.
They would be in danger here.
Mhm. Take them to the pound. Oh.
Wait, what?
No, they're not.
Pound Town?
Whoa. That was your brain. That
Yeah.
was your brain.
Well,
Just the pound,
yeah.
not the town of Pound. Pound Town, maybe.
Yeah, they do boxing here.
Joe
They
Louis.
do boxing here.
They do in the parking lot.
Oh, they do.
Oh, true. That was a funny day.
Okay.
It
Is it
was.
time to go yet?
Nor
Nor.
Or not? Perp.
any other creative things we're thinking about?
So I feel like if I'm super focused on something, I can come up with like ideas super quickly, as long as I'm not distracted. So if you have my attention, like my full attention, I can be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, let's move that there. What about this? What about that? But as soon as I get distracted, I'm like, what?
You know, and I noticed that with myself today, which I've never noticed before. I went to put a podcast on while I must have been like editing a video or something, which I usually, like, sometimes I can't have things playing. I don't know. But I was listening to a podcast and I was like just doing some ideation and I literally was like, what did I just think of? Like I couldn't focus. So I had to turn my podcast off. That was interesting. That has never happened. I've never like consciously noticed that, but I did today. So
I do get that.
maybe today was just a busy day, but
Sometimes if I have too many visual things happening at the same time, I can't focus on the visuals I'm creating. So it's like my brain is trying to view this, but also think of other things. That's why sometimes I'll like look for ideas on Pinterest, but then I have to close Pinterest to like do the idea, because then I'm only looking at the visual.
Brains, man.
I know.
They're crazy.
very true.
I feel like I love how you use your Mac. You use like every single
of it?
feature. Yeah, every inch of it, every crevice of your Mac.
That is true. Yeah, that's probably why it's dying a slow and painful death. It's been working hard for the last 5 years.
That brings up an interesting question. I've noticed when you like share your screen and stuff, you always have this toolbar on the side.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's my browser. So you know how you have your tabs at the top? My tabs are just on the left.
Oh, I thought it was like some completely different like
No.
program, productivity program you were using to organize or whatever. It's
No.
just Safari.
It's called Arc.
So it's okay. So what is that?
It's just a browser.
Just a different browser.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool now. But yeah, you can do like split screen really easily, so you can have like two windows. So I'll do that like when I'm scheduling stuff. I'll have like the content calendar, then the scheduling. Then it just makes it easy to copy and paste stuff.
Interesting.
And then yeah, it's a sidebar. I will say once you have vertical tabs, you can't switch back. It's so much
Yeah.
easier.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can make it pink like mine.
Yeah.
So
That's the best.
yeah. Um,
I've noticed it.
it just helps me stay organized
you
because
can
like
see everything.
I have a
easier.
folder basically for each client with like all the important bookmarks, and then below that it's just like whatever stuff you're browsing the web is on.
That's smart.
I almost
So-
feel like that's how a brain works. Right? Like you have
Sure.
things stored.
It's like the
Yeah,
filing
it's-
cabinet.
Yeah, it's like a filing cabinet for the internet.
Fractals, I'm telling you, fractals.
Interesting. That's funny.
Yeah, it's cool though. I like it. I recommend it to people because I don't know.
It's called ARC.
Arc, A-R-C.
A-R-C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
And that's what I meant by you really utilize every single inch of your computer.
That is true. It's,
Hey, you spend so much money on it, you might as well
Yeah,
utilize
sure.
every single
Mhm.
little thing. It's funny.
I feel like it does other cool stuff, but I can't remember off the top of my head. You can change the icon.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you guys know you can change how your folders look on your desktop?
I don't have folders on my desktop.
Okay, well, if you did.
Oh, like the icon for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know you could put widgets on your desktop now?
Yeah, I use them. They're kind of annoying. I don't.
Widgets.
I have like a few of them.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they get in my way, personally.
Yeah. I like having. I can see my Google Calendar on my desktop, which is helpful.
Yeah. I have my Apple Calendar, which I have it on my phone, so it's like, do I really need it both places?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the weather, which I never look at anyways. Like, it's just there, because when I set it up, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh, I do
I
that.
don't check the weather.
Check the
That's so
weather.
old man of you.
I check it every morning.
That's good. I think that's the normal thing to do.
Yeah.
I have it like on my phone,
Oh, that's.
so you can see it there too.
Oh, you switched
have
up.
Oh.
So, do you guys delete apps that you're now using on your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
no phone storage because I take too many pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I delete, or you can offload. Or I also like to take them, like if it's an app that I use like once every 6 months, but like still have to have it on my phone, I'll just take it off the home screen.
Same.
That's fun. That way it's like
Out of the way.
away, you know?
Yeah, I go through my phone every few months and I'm just like, oh, you're gone. Delete.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Done. Nope, don't need you anymore. Haven't used you in a while.
True. Yeah.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, I'll download like the random like game app. Like there's this one like Tap Tap Fish where you get to make your own aquarium.
That's fun.
And I downloaded that when I was like sick a few weeks ago, just like not wanting to do anything else. Or I always have Sudoku.
Mm.
That makes me feel like an old person.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
fun though.
That was so trendy. What, like a year ago maybe?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just have had it for years.
Yeah.
With all the like all the daily games like Wordle and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. I feel
Mhm.
like it got a huge renaissance then. I like Wordle.
It might have. I feel like it was a year ago, but it was probably 2020 when people had a lot of time
Yeah.
to spend on their phones.
I feel well,
Waste.
Yeah. Waste. Yeah.
Hmm.
Funny.
Well, anything else about the lifestyle of a creative?
Life.
Anything else that we think as a team that we are unique in? It's probably a lot. I bet our loved ones could tell us
A lot more.
very easily.
Wait. Yeah. That's yeah.
Because we probably do a lot without even realizing.
Yeah.
And realizing how different from like a non-creative person.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least for me, like, I think when I'm focused on something, I'm like extremely focused on something.
Mhm.
Like, so for example, on Fridays when we work from home, sometimes it's like I'm wrapping up normally at 6 p.m. and I'm like closing stuff out and I'm like just sort of finishing off the day. Sometimes it's 6 p.m. and I'm still like in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
And like when Lindsay comes home, she'll be like, "Hey," and if I'm in the zone, I'm like, don't even
Locked
hear it,
in.
don't even notice.
Hmm.
So, I don't know if that's how everybody else is,
I do that too.
Yeah.
but
For sure.
My roommate, she loves to chat, and she'll like come and like try to talk to me, and I'm like, I'm doing something. Like, let me keep going, and I'll come back.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I feel bad, but also like, just be patient.
I'm in
you
the
know?
zone.
Just be patient. I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
I do that too, for sure. Like, Matt will come in, be like, hey, this. And I'm like, can I finish what I'm doing? Please? Let me finish what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's funny. Same.
In the lifestyle, I do notice I collect a lot of things. I don't know if that's like a creative trait or if I'm like a hoarder.
I think it's I also collect a lot of things.
Just like random, like, no.
No, I do the opposite.
I have like a journal of just like random posters, business cards, random little tags that I find, and I just like tape them all in that book, and I like will flip through it. And it's also like a memory thing of just like random things.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's like everything has a purpose or like can be used for something.
Mm-hmm.
So I save probably too much.
When I moved out, I realized how much stuff I had.
You didn't tell me about that.
Same.
And since then, I have been getting rid of stuff. So I've been enjoying that. Like, I've probably gotten rid of like 75% of my books.
Wow.
Like, because they're like design and art books. I
Mhm.
don't read. I'm not a reader. I get it because I
Mhm.
see it and I'm like, oh, that looks so cool and shiny.
Yeah.
Look
And then
nice
I-
on my coffee table.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I never use it again. So, like, I've donated all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got rid of a bunch of my old Pokemon cards.
You sell them?
I had so many.
Mm.
I had so many. I sold the ones that I could sell, which was a pain because, so like every 3 months, they make like a new set and it's like a new collection of cards.
Mhm.
The card store that I was signing them to was like, oh, hey, you know how you have like 3 shoeboxes of junk? We'll take it, but you have to sort it by set. So
Wow.
it was the
Oh my
biggest
God.
pain ever. So I did that. Now I only have like 2 binders, and it's all the good stuff, all the cool
Nice.
stuff, you know.
Mhm.
How did you figure out what set it was?
So,
It was probably like a little
It's
symbol
a little
on
tiny
each card.
symbol on like the bottom left.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So
that's annoying.
I, over like the course of like 2 or 3 weeks, I took over our entire living room, sorting through cards.
Wow. Did you at least get some good money out of it?
I think all of them, it was probably worth like $50. Because I wasn't getting rid of any of my cool
So
ones.
you were paid like $1 an hour.
Yeah, they were worth like a common card, like the most
Mhm.
common was worth 1 cent, and then an uncommon was
Wow.
worth 5 cents, I think,
That's crazy.
something like that.
Huh.
So it was like all the junk cards,
Yeah,
basically.
you kept the rare ones.
I kept all the cool ones. I don't even want to know what that's worth. Hopefully a lot, but probably
Maybe it's
not.
$1 million.
It's definitely not that
One
much.
day.
Do you want to invest?
It is definitely not that
Pokemon
much.
stocks.
It's
Yeah.
probably like I probably have a few $100s worth of cards, but
You should keep them forever until they're
I will.
worth $1 million.
well, what I've started doing now is when I buy like packs
Mhm.
because they have them at Meijer. So like when we go grocery
Oh
shopping,
wow!
I'm
How
just-
unique!
I just like can't resist.
So rare.
Mhm.
But then like if I get like 2, I just like keep one, and I don't open it
Wow, that's
because
hardcore.
well I've seen like
It is.
well like sets from like
Mhm.
20 years ago are like or packs are worth like a
Unopened?
ton
They
now.
have to
Yeah,
be
if they're
unopened.
unopened. And I don't know if that'll be the same in 20 years from today, but it's like might as well.
Mhm.
Something along those lines. My niece just told me that she went to like a trick-or-treating event and they handed out Beanie Babies. Like real
Really?
Beanie Babies as candy instead of candy. How funny. It's
That's
probably
cool.
a situation
I'd
like
give it
that.
back.
So you could have handed out a
Yeah,
Pokemon
that-
card.
Dude,
I don't
kids
get
would've
trick or
loved
treaters.
Yeah.
I live in an apartment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you get trick or treaters?
No, I haven't been in my apartment yet.
Oh, I guess
during
you
Halloween
haven't,
yet.
yeah.
Mhm.
You'll find out this
either.
year.
I don't. Do any apartments?
I don't know. My apartment
don't.
complex, we all have outside doors, and we all have lights. So I'm wondering if I hope so. I lived in a house last Halloween
Mhm.
as opposed to an apartment, and we passed out cotton candy for the first time. It was so fun.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about trick or treaters taking the elevator up to the 21st floor to my apartment,
That's cute. Yeah.
like little adults.
And they
Like,
should.
all right, mother, I'm gonna go park in a riverfront. Take the elevator all the way up to the 26th floor. I'm gonna start there, and then I'm gonna.
There you go. Just take the stairs down.
Oh, man.
All right.
It is kind of sad. I feel like trick-or-treating is dying.
Yeah, for sure.
COVID really did a number on that.
Mm-hmm. Now they got their
True
trunk or
that.
treats.
Huh?
Trunk or treats.
What is this?
Cars parked in a parking lot, and you just go from car to car.
Why would you do that?
'Cause-
Exactly.
I feel like it was dying even before COVID, honestly.
Yeah.
Even when I was a kid, I feel like it was dying.
Really? I enjoyed it as a kid.
I did too.
It was
too.
so fun because you get to see all the spooky decorations. You get a bunch of candy.
Oh, totally.
And a
That's
lot
so
of people
fun.
in my neighborhood like decorated their houses and had
Yeah.
like an electric chair, or like one person had a
It's the movement.
I know. One person had a pirate ship in their front yard, and then one year they would do Frankenstein's
Six.
castle.
Oh, that's cool.
If you gotta go.
Oh, it's 6.
Oh, I do have to go.
I was waiting for
I'm
a
going
break
to
in
an event.
conversation, and then I was gonna cut you
Wait,
off.
wait. Did we cut you off too early?
No, it's 6. We're done.
Dan
I
said,
thought
"Let
that
me
was.
out of here."
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.